the Nico basement, putting working on the phones. Either that or drive the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, he's got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go here in Baltimore. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Second down, Jackson. Oh, he couldn't set it. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. One of the Steelers has it. A big effort for the defense to come up not only with the fumble, but a very good return. And the offense, Greg, is in business. It's 1st and goal.
Great awareness, Mike, by the defender. Not only to secure the recovery, but then to turn into a runner. Thought he was going to score for a minute, but either way, his offense now is in prime position, 1st and goal, hoping to capitalize. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Austin brought in motion. He'll look to throw. Rolling right. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
The sideline erupted. They thought that was an easy 6, but instead, it was nothing but disappointment. I mean, that is a gut-wrenching missed opportunity for the offense, and he has his head down just in disbelief.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. Oswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
DeJounte Wester now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Really, I should probably start ahead, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill.
He is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson on the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the 24-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but It could have been a lot worse.
On third down, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. We can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is second TD catch of the season.
Chris Boswell on for the point.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Chris Boswell.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. That's taken in. It's Tiz Walker. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. Pass to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Scrimmage, that's about all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Yo.
Jackson now on second down. On the run to the right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
It's into the hands of Flowers. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
That's taken in, and he will get into the end zone. Rashad Bateman, touchdown Baltimore. It's his second touchdown of the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Hold it ready. Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
We'll start this on the ground with Warren. And this is going to be a Steelers first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Steelers with the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk. Ready?
Here's Warren. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
But after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Head. 70 Lions. Dragon 60. Ready, right?
They'll look to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Miami. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield. First down throw for Jackson. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Jackson going to keep it himself. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Get out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Out quickly to Flower. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. And they'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, Not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He's got a man. It's Walker. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
Good blocking, and he's in. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Ready, set.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. So now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. Dejounte Wesker deep for Baltimore. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
Their own 15-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. His throw left side is complete. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. A nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Off the play fake. Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
1st and 10.
So, a couple of 1st downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. On 1st down, right back to Mitchell. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Wilson on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Headed left, find time. Going up top. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And the Steelers are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning.
On the jump. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Ready? Travel up, let's go. Huh.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Steeler first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
15-yard line.
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught.
Seemed like the receiver Mike ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice game.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Steelers.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
17. Ravens 14. Chris Boswell.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Wanna quit?
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Again, working deep downfield. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Okay, ready? Ready? Cook Cowboy 80. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll get that to Jaylen Warren. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 40. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A carry here for Warren. Open space inside the 10. And he's in. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 24, Ravens 14. Chris Boswell.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. Forced to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Jackson looking to throw. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one. And he's got his team a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. He'll get this outline to Mitchell. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 29. Here is second down and 5. They'll run it over center with Mitchell. The ball comes out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 4.
Here we go, set.
He'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. One more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On second and 10, they'll try to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to to cut into the deficit.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Lamar, they're going to work from the pistol. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Derek Harmon, he gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
The handoff, running left. This is Warren. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the 3rd quarter of play. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 70 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage as fast. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On the jump. Grab. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Hey, ready. Cowboy.
Now faking the give. To the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
second and 10.
Let's go. Crack going. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Wallace. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
On the set.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Bill with the throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Pick by Malachi starts. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Mitchell. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Goes down to his left, and he will score. Game on. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He'll drop the throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Wester now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. His pass. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it. So not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact, the drive keeps going. It's a first down. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball, but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
They'll drop to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now it's third and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
This one's caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
The middle with Warren. Into space. Inside the 30. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers tack on one more to their lead.
Steelers 38.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to form any sort of comeback.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. He sends Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Into the set. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play. So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.